Hey everyone, so today's video is a little bit of an impromptu video. I was planning on filming today, but I was planning on doing a video on the worst makeup products I've tried recently. That video will be up soon for those of you that are kind of into those videos. I'll probably end up filming that maybe later today, maybe not, because I want to edit this video and get it up for you as soon as possible. When I was scrolling through Instagram earlier, I saw that Ulta was having a really big sale, up to 50% off a ton of products like makeup, nail products, skincare, sun care, hair, but it's for 3 days only for 72 hours. I usually do a video on every single Ulta sale, just sharing my recommendations, chatting about the sale. I love getting products for a discounted price, so I think it's always fun just to kind of go through the sale together. I will say the 21 Days of Beauty is probably right around the corner. That usually happens like end of August, beginning of September. So if you don't see any like amazing deals that really catch your eye, just wait because the 21 Days of Beauty information will probably be out within the next few weeks. This is an online only sale. I'm not sure if you can buy online and pick up in store. That might be worth checking out. I'll try it and I'll pin a comment below letting you know for sure. But if you want to check out the entire sale, I'll put a link in the description box below. I do use affiliate links on my channel, so thank you so much if you decide to use it. If not, you can just head over to Ulta's website. This is not sponsored at all. I literally just woke up and saw it and thought we could chat about the sale. But let's jump into it and we'll kick it off with beauty products. Well, they're all beauty products. We'll kick it off with makeup and then move into some of the other categories. Okay, let's start with a few Urban Decay palettes. There are 3 different palettes on sale. The first one is the Naked Heat. This is a little bit of an older launch, and it is still one of my favorite Urban Decay palettes. My number one favorite is probably Naked Honey, and then maybe Naked Wild West, and then maybe this one. But for a long time, this was like my top palette. I feel like this one just kind of screams like summer heading into fall. If you love warm toned neutrals, especially like those orangey brown shades or some red tones, this is a great option. And I still think the Urban Decay Naked palette quality is really nice if you're someone who doesn't want to take a lot of time to do your eyeshadow, because in general, they blend out very, very quickly. And I find that they're really easy to use. And the Naked palettes are nice because you can get a complete look. You can do something a little bit softer with the front half, a little bit more dramatic with the second half of the palette. I know a lot of people hate the palettes these days, but I still love Urban Decay's Naked formula. So this one is normally $59. It's on sale for $29.50. If you're looking for a little bit of a newer palette, actually, I think maybe these launched last summer, but they're probably one of like the newest Urban Decay launches. The Urban Decay Smiley Naked Mini palettes are on sale. These are normally $33, which I feel like is a little bit high for a smaller mini palette, but now you can get them for $16.50. They do have one that has like more neutral tones with a pop of yellow and a pop of blue. And then they have one that's a little bit more berry toned with a really pretty coral in there as well. I do think this is a case where the packaging is a little bit more appealing than the actual palette, but I will say I've seen some people on YouTube review these and they've really had only good things to say about them. They've created some really gorgeous looks. So if you do like a smaller option, those might be worth picking up. I haven't tried this one, the Too Faced Born This Way Sunset Stripped palette, but I have tried their other palette that comes in like this exact same format, the Natural Nudes Born This Way palette. And honestly, that is a very underrated palette. You get equal parts like matte shadows and shimmer shadows, and the shimmers in that palette are a little bit different than other formulas. I guess I wouldn't call them shimmers. I'd call them like actual metallics. They feel almost a little bit thicker, like almost slightly chunky, which does not sound appealing. I've talked about this on my channel before, like a few years ago when they first launched it. But if you love like a very intense metallic, something that just looks foiled and rich and beautiful, that's a really good formula to try. And then the matte shadows in the palette are very soft and silky, so they blend out easily. This palette is, I guess it's a little bit more dramatic than the Born This Way Natural Nudes. I would say it's more like sultry. And again, I didn't try this one, but when I saw it in stores, it looked to have like the same formula, the same format. This one's normally $52. It's on sale for $26. I'm kind of tempted to pick that one up just because I do think the colors are really pretty and I like the formula, but you know what? I'm going to refrain. This 2023 is like not the year of palettes for me, and I think I'll probably keep it that way for the majority of the year. I did want to highlight this deal as well, 30% off select eye products. Now there are a couple of different brands that are involved in this deal, including Nabla, Persona, and Velour. I've heard really good things about Nabla's eyeshadows, so if you do like the brand or you wanted to try some of their palettes, they are on sale for 30% off, but I also wanted to mention that the Persona Cosmetics palettes are on sale. both the Identity palette and the Identity 2. So if you're looking for like a true neutral palette, the Identity palette is such a good option. I feel like I talked about this in a recent video, but a lot of people complain that most neutral palettes are not really neutral these days. They end up looking pretty colorful on the eyes, or very warm toned, or very berry toned. I think specifically of Patrick Ta, a lot of people purchased Patrick Ta's Major Dimension 2 thinking it would be more neutral, but it was very rosy. Anyway, if you're looking for like a mainly neutral palette with just a few pops of color, like there's a purple in here, kind of like an orangey red, but if you cover up those two bottom shades, the rest of the palette is like a true staple neutral palette. And this formula is so good. There's a reason why it's made it through like every single declutter over the years, and I still talk about it on my channel, even though it is a little bit of an older launch. They have a few of these Color Theory eye kits, which I never tried, but they come with like a 5-pan palette, an eyeliner, and a brush as well. But I really like Persona's eyeshadow formula. I know the brand has gone viral for so many other products, mostly their blushes and their cheek products, but don't sleep on their eyeshadow palettes. They're great too. The last eyeshadow palettes I think I wanted to mention in today's video are from ColourPop. So 30% off select ColourPop eye products, including eyeshadow palettes. So they have some of their larger palettes, like the Stone Cold Fox palette, which I know a lot of people love because that has a ton of cool tone shadows, also some neutrals. If you like bigger palettes, they also have the Smoke and Hot palette, which is more warm toned. A ton of you recommended the Gone Matte palette, which is like a fully large matte eyeshadow palette. I asked you in a recent video for like full matte eyeshadow recommendations because a lot of people asked me for those, and a ton of people said they love that one and definitely think it's worth checking out. But if you don't want a large palette, they also have 9 pans on sale, 12 pans, and again, they're all 30% off, so that's a pretty good discount. Let's talk about a few drugstore brands that are on sale. 30% off CoverGirl, the entire brand. CoverGirl has actually been a standout brand for me in 2023, which is not something I would have thought that I would say, because for such a long time, CoverGirl was a brand that really let me down. Like every product I tried from them did not work, and I was so sad about that because they were one of like the bigger brands to go cruelty-free in the last few years. So I was trying a bunch of their products and I couldn't get a lot of them to work for me. But this year I've had a lot of hits. Obviously, the Yummy lip glosses are an amazing option. They're normally $10.99. They're on sale for $7.69. That's one of my favorite formulas. It's very lightweight, incredibly glossy. I have a bunch of them at this point, so I'm going to stop myself from buying any additional ones because I feel like it's getting a little bit out of hand, but they're so good. Like whenever I place an order online, or whenever I'm at the drugstore, I usually do end up grabbing one of those. Another product that I'm really enjoying from CoverGirl right now is their Cleantopia mascara. This is kind of expensive for a drugstore mascara at the full price. It's $13.99, at least at Ulta. I think it might be a little bit less expensive at Walmart and Target, but it's on sale for $9.79. I think this does a great job of giving your lashes a lot of volume. It's a good everyday mascara because it's not overly dramatic, but I do think I get volume and length with it. So the reason why I like this one is because it goes on well. It removes fairly easily. I haven't had any issues with this smudging or flaking, but I definitely would not call it like a smudge-proof or waterproof mascara. At the end of the day, like I said, it does come off pretty easily. So if you deal with like a lot of smudging or a lot of transferring, this might not be ideal, but I do think it is like a very pretty fluttery mascara. And the last product for now that I would really recommend would be their Clean Fresh Clean Color Eyeshadow Quads. They're normally $13.99, so again, a little bit more expensive for a drugstore quad, but these are so beautiful. I was at Walmart the other day and I was looking at the drugstore makeup in person because sometimes things look different in person than they do online. And there were a few quads that I really wanted to grab. I held off for now, but I will say in person they looked different. Like online they're really pretty too, but I just really like the color stories they created. They have 4 shadows in them, but I feel like you can get complete looks, like something a little bit softer or more dramatic. And they have just like a lot of beautiful options. So I've been enjoying those a ton lately. LA Girl is also 30% off as well. Right now I'm using the LA Girl Mix and Pigments a ton. I've been using the blue one to neutralize my Catrice foundation, which is very yellow toned. The Catrice HD foundation. I have the shade Light Beige, which I feel like matches me well, but it's just slightly yellow, so that pigment comes in handy. I've also been using their white mix and pigment to lighten some of my deeper foundations. So those are always a good option. I actually just ordered ordered some of their new velvet contour sticks. They launched blush sticks, bronzer sticks, and highlight sticks. I haven't tried them yet. I just placed an Ulta order, of course, but those should be in soon, and I definitely want to try those out. I just talked about their lip oil in a recent video. The coconut shimmer one is so pretty. It's been one of my favorites for summertime because it's clear, but it has a ton of gold shimmer. It's really beautiful and glossy, not sticky at all. And then again, I guess if you're looking for more eyeshadow recommendations, I love their 4-play eyeshadow quads. They're normally $5.99, so not a bad price, but you can get them for about $4 right now. Kiss is 30% off, and there's actually something I want to try from Kiss. So I was doing the makeup for my cousin for her wedding a few weeks ago, and then I was doing some of the other bridal party as well. And then one of my cousins, or maybe it was my aunt, someone pulled out these lashes, and it was actually like my younger cousin was gluing these lashes onto everyone. Actually, not gluing because these don't involve glue. But anyway, they looked so good on every single person. And she just applied pretty much like one kind of, what are they called? Like one cluster of lashes in the outer corner. And it made such a difference on like every single person. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is what she was using. I'll have to ask her. These are the Impress Press-On Falsies eyelash clusters. These ones specifically are in natural. I'm pretty sure this is what it was. So I'm so curious about these because you don't have to glue them on. It says no glue needed. They have like a pre-bond technology, and she literally just like popped them on. The only thing about these lashes is they actually go under your natural lash, kind of like where you would tight line. I've never applied lashes there. I'm still like a strip lash fan. I usually just use something a little bit more subtle like the Ardell Demi Wispies, which are probably my favorite, but most days I just want to apply lashes. But I feel like something like this is nice because it's a little bit more natural, and I feel like one or two on each side of your eyes, especially the outer corners, really do make such a difference and look so pretty. Like every single person who had them on looked so good, and people had like different eye shapes, different eye makeup on. So I think I'm going to pick those up. A few more deals that I wanted to highlight: 30% off IT brushes for Ulta. So I usually buy a lot of like drugstore and affordable brushes. I don't typically splurge on makeup brushes these days, but I do have some of the IT brushes for Ulta, and I do have some of the actual IT Cosmetics brushes. The IT brushes for Ulta are like a less expensive version of the IT Cosmetics brushes, and I think they are amazing quality. These go on sale fairly often during like 21 Days of Beauty, but usually it's very select brushes. And typically I would say it's like their foundation brushes. So right now they actually have like 50 different options on sale, including single brushes and sets. So if you're in need of new makeup brushes and you really like this line, definitely check it out to see if there's anything that would be worth grabbing for you. A few more brands on sale: 30% off Pure Cosmetics. I know a lot of people really like their powder foundation and their liquid foundation, which I do like their liquid foundation. Actually, Ardell lashes are also on sale for 30% off as well, the entire brand, so over 100 products. Usually when I'm placing an order and I see them on sale, I do just grab like my favorite Demi Wispies, but I haven't been wearing lashes enough lately. I feel like I still have quite a few of those, so I might skip it this time. A ton of eye products are on sale right now. So 30% off select eye products from Milani. Milani Gilded Eyeshadow Sticks have been at the top of my list lately. I've been raving about them so much on my channel to the point where I'm kind of getting on my own nerves, but they're so good. If you're a fan of like easy one and done shadows, these are amazing. They're normally $10.99, but they're on sale for $7.69. There's one shade that I wear a ton. I believe it's this shade Sand, which is like a light champagne. It looks so pretty in the inner corner, all over the lid and on the waterline. It's really, really gorgeous. I also love the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. That's a great option if you want volume and length. And I do love the Highly Rated Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara. I just repurchased it. I always use this one on my bottom lashes, and then sometimes I'll use it on top of whatever mascara I'm wearing because it really locks that mascara into place so, so well. So just a couple of products I wanted to highlight from Milani. They're offering 30% off select beauty products from a couple of different brands. So just a tip, if you are shopping inside the app or just online, you can actually click filter in the top left-hand corner, and then you can filter by brand. So if there's like a certain brand or even a certain type of product you want to buy, and there are a lot of options to kind of scroll through, I always narrow it down by brand. So for example, Flower Beauty, they're offering 30% off 6 Flower Beauty products. The Day Glow Highlighting Glaze is such an underrated product. Whenever I film like a hidden gems video or like a video on my favorite underrated products, either on YouTube or TikTok, I always mention that because it's basically like a cream highlighter without a lot of pigment. It's almost like a sheer glowy, it gives you like the most beautiful sheen. It's so, so pretty. So I definitely recommend checking that out. Two different products from Tarte are 30% off. The Shape Tape Setting Spray. I haven't tried that, but it has really good reviews. It has over 1,000 reviews, 4.6 stars. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I feel like that is an old school favorite, but it really locks my makeup into place. This summer has been so hot and so incredibly humid that I find myself wearing that a ton. And when I do wear it, like my makeup really does last so, so well. So I don't plan on grabbing the Tarte one, but it does have really good reviews. I haven't tried this product, but it looks really pretty. The Shape Tape Glow Bar. It's normally $49. It's on sale for $34.30. It basically looks like it comes with 3 different glowy highlighters. Kind of reminds me of an Hourglass product, but maybe even just a little bit prettier. And the palette itself looks kind of big, like the model's holding it up close to their face, and it looks like a very big palette. So again, pretty good reviews. This one only has 14 reviews though, so maybe scroll through and see if you think it would actually work for you before buying it. The last makeup product I wanted to mention is actually an app-only offer. So if you have the Ulta Beauty app, you can get 30% off NYX eyeliners, both their liquid liners and their pencil liners. I really like their That's the Point liquid liner, and there's a specific one. There's one that comes with a really super tiny felt tip. It's called Hella Fine, or that's the style. If you have an issue where you tend to do like overly dramatic winged liner every single time, that's my issue. This product is perfect because it is such a tiny eyeliner. You can get a really very small wing. So I think I need to repurchase that because I feel like my eyeliner gets out of hand. I've been skipping eyeliner a lot lately. Like I don't have liquid liner on today, and I kind of like that look. But I don't know, there's something about a good wing every once in a while that I feel like I have to have as well. Okay, so moving on to the next category, skincare, sun care, and body care. I'll only highlight just a couple of things in here because I haven't tried all of these products, but there are a few I wanted to mention. 30% off Peach and Lily products, but select products. There are 9 different things on sale, including the Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser. I actually really like this product. I used it up fully a few months ago, so I think I might repurchase this and save it for the fall season. I tend to use micellar water during the summer, but during the fall and the winter, sometimes I want something a little bit thicker, more moisturizing, and I feel like this product works so well to melt all of my makeup off, but it also leaves my skin feeling so soft. I don't know that this is the best option for removing eye makeup, so sometimes I'll use like micellar water on my eyes and then use this on my face, but I really do like that product. I did purchase their matcha pudding antioxidant cream a few months ago, but I actually haven't tried it yet. And now that I'm thinking about it, like I don't know where it is. Maybe I didn't end up buying it. I remember, yeah, it was on sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty back in the fall, and I swear I bought it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't actually used it, so maybe I just made that up. If that's the case, I do need to pick it up because I've heard really good things about it. So a couple of their products are discounted. I do really like this line from Murad. Murad makes a ton of my favorite skincare products. I feel like they always kind of pop up in my empties videos because I actually use their products up fully. I mean, I use most of my skincare products up fully, but sometimes if I'm using something and I'm not loving it, I might pass it along. That never happens with Murad products. So their entire Environmental Shield collection is 30% off. I have tried a lot of these. The Rapid Dark Spot Correcting Serum is so good. This is normally $83. It's on sale for $58.10. If you deal with a lot of hyperpigmentation or a ton of acne scars, not even a ton, if you just have like very visible acne scars, this product really helps to fade them. At least it did for me. My skin is breakout prone, but I definitely go through periods where it's like very breakout prone. And I remember I started using that like one spring or one fall after I dealt with like a lot of breakouts on my chin, and it really worked so well to help fade those dark spots quickly. Their Essential C Cleanser is really nice. I like using that one in the morning because it has like a little bit of a citrus scent, so I feel like it wakes me up. It almost has a little bit of like a gel texture, so it's great if you have oily skin because it's not overly moisturizing. Select CosRX products are on sale for 30% off. There is a product from them that I really love that's on sale, the Hyaluronic Acid 3 Serum. This is such a good option. It's normally $25. It's on sale for $17.50. This is incredibly hydrating. It's very lightweight, but it leaves your skin looking so glowy and so just very, very hydrated and feeling that way as well. I feel like I've been using a hyaluronic acid serum in my routine fairly regularly in 2023. And I guess I always thought like as someone with, oh, my phone case is looking, I just realized my phone My screen protector is looking really rough. And for a second, I thought I cracked my actual screen, but I'm pretty sure it's just the screen protector. Anyway, sorry, that threw me off. What was I saying? I thought as someone with oily skin, I didn't need a hyaluronic acid serum. It just wasn't necessary because generally they do kind of market them toward people who have dry skin. But even if you have oily skin, it's really nice to use something like this in your routine because I do think it helps to kind of balance out my oily skin, and oily skinned people still need hydrating products. So I really love that one. Let me just scroll through the different skincare, sun care, and body care deals for you. I haven't tried a ton of these brands, and I don't necessarily have recommendations in every single category, so I won't go through all of them, but if there's anything that kind of catches your eye, maybe head over to their website and see if some of your favorite products are on sale. There are some fragrances on sale for like 25, 30% off. I won't go through these one by one because I haven't tried a ton of them, so I don't have a lot of recommendations. I feel like there are a lot of people who love perfume and have like entire videos dedicated to perfumes, but I do like to switch it up, but I tend to stick with like smaller perfumes, either rollerballs, travel sizes, or like Scentbird, which offers you like a 30-day supply. So I don't plan on picking any of these up, but if your favorite fragrance is on sale or you want to try something new, there's a little bit of a discount happening. And then there are quite a few hair products on sale as well. Whether you're looking for shampoo, conditioners, styling products, hair tools, maybe not as much like shampoo and conditioner. I feel like they just had a pretty big sale on like jumbo shampoos and conditioners, but it does look like there are a lot of styling tools on sale and also a lot of styling products. I feel like it's hard to recommend hair products, like out of all of the categories, like makeup and skincare, I can definitely share recommendations, but sometimes it's a little more difficult to share specific hair product recommendations. Like I can share a good hairspray or a good hair mask, but when it comes to like shampoo and conditioner and styling products, everyone's hair is just a little bit different. So I probably won't go through these one by one. And also, I don't know that I've tried a lot of these brands, honestly. There are so many hair care brands at Ulta. And I feel like especially when it comes to hair care, I don't venture out and try too many new options. And I feel like I've nailed down a pretty good hair care routine right now. So I probably don't plan on picking any of these products up. I'm not really in need of anything, but I'll kind of scroll through so you can get a look at the different products and brands that are discounted. They're offering 50% off some brands, 30% off others. And again, there are a lot of hair tools on sale. So if you need a curling iron or a straightener, did they already have their gorgeous hair event? I feel like they did because I thought about doing a video on it and then I decided against it because again, when it comes to hair products, I feel like I don't know, everyone's needs are just a little bit different. Oh, I just looked it up. The Gorgeous Hair event happens twice, in May and October for 3 weeks. Maybe if like nothing is jumping out at you or really catching your eye, just wait a few months because 21 Days of Beauty is right around the corner. The Gorgeous Hair event will be next. And then they also have like that big fall haul event where a ton of products are discounted during that too. Ulta has really stepped it up in the last few years. I mean, they've always had sales, but I feel like now more than ever, there's like a sale every other week. So it almost doesn't make sense to shop when there isn't a sale because you can get some really great discounts. In fact, I did place an Ulta order last week and then maybe like a few weeks ago. I was going to do a haul video once everything came in and just show you the products that I picked up because I got some really great deals as well as some new drugstore makeup products I'll be testing out. So anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Thanks for being here and just hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I should probably go and edit this video so I can get it up as soon as possible because I sometimes I debate like, should I film a video on the sale or not? But generally when I upload the video, a lot of people are like, oh, I had no idea there was a sale happening. So sometimes I miss these sales because they don't always put it out on social media, or I don't always check my Ulta emails because they send a lot of emails. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you very soon with a new video. I'll share that video on the worst products I've tried recently. So if that sounds good to you, I would love for you to subscribe and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.